Hello everyone, welcome to another Luigi's Match in Out of Bounds, any percent out of bounds tournament match between Pablo and Leche is lit. Speaking of lit, this match will be lit.
Yeah. Two good runners. Anything could happen realistically. Within a few minutes of each other, it's Luigi's Mansion. We know it can happen. Shenanigans. Alright, so everybody wants to know, obviously, first and foremost, those that do know, who's getting early release and who's not getting it. That's the real question.
Man, who knows?
It matters though. I hope they both don't get it or get it, you know? I like to keep it fair. I like a nice, even playing field. Unless ER was just given every time, and then everybody could celebrate it. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, that would bring world peace, but sadly we don't live in that world.
No, we live in 50-50s, but I feel like it's not a 50-50.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's like a 90-10. I think it's 90% you don't get it, 10% the game feels bad and it gives it to you. 5% chance says you get that and tech skip right afterwards. It's those 5% of runs that we all play for, right? We have to, otherwise every run would be the run. And they can't all be a 10 run.
They can't. A lot of runs just aren't destined to be the run to earn.
Oh, there he goes. He's practicing his Pulasis one cycle.
That's not Pulasis.
Yeah. I mean, sort of.
Well, it is a boo.
It's a boo, and there's a colossal thing.
And there's a Bowser is colossal.
It could be Pulasis Part 2, except instead of the boo being big, the robot thing is big. But no, King Boo one cycle, which is actually really nice. That was a really nice one cycle.
That was nice. I hope we can see it in the race. I know Pablo will go for it.
Of course
Pablo
he will.
is MLG pro at this sort of thing.
But will he knock on the toilet? Or will he vacuum it?
I think he'll vacuum it. I think they'll both vacuum it. That's my
They probably will both vacuum it.
It
A
is
little barbaric, but I think they'll both do it.
It's optimally faster though.
Ah, yes. So is that really pesky above 70 Chauncey. But nobody goes for that one.
Well, I do sometimes because I like to go optimally. It's a speed run. By the laws of speedruns, I have to do everything the fastest way possible.
That's RTA viable.
Yes.
Obviously, we can't do what the robots can do.
Yeah, now the robots that Miyamoto
It looks like
built
they're about to get. They're about to hit the buttons here.
Yeah. I think we could switch over the. Okay, there we go.
It's happening.
Oh my
Hang
God,
on to your seats, everybody.
This is gonna be a wild roller coaster of a race. I cannot wait.
If you ever went to one of those monster truck rallies when you were a kid, this is going to be 10 times more fun. Like, they always tell you you're going to be on the edge of your seats. They try and hype it up like it's one of those new mixtape drops, you know? Like, damn, son, where'd you find this? You know, it's going to be something like that. It's going to be hot. It's going to be fire.
It's gonna be an event where you'll have the family sitting around the fireplace with this on the big screen.
We're going to be talking about this for days.
Days, weeks even. It's gonna be the talk of the town.
We got the countdown coming in. The 15-second buffer timer.
Leche is off.
Yeah, but
And so is Pablo.
And so is Pablo, but they'll fix the time.
Yeah, they'll fix that. So this is Area 1. I'm sure many of you have seen this area before.
Why is it the first area? No, I'm kidding. Why can't there be a technically? Oh no, technically I guess there is an Area 0, right? Do you count the first part of the game Area 0, where like
You
you're a new
could.
file and you come in and like you get scared and have to go talk to EGAD and then all the doors get locked? Does that count as Area 0?
I just say that's like the prologue
Prologue. I
to the
like that.
game.
I like that. These pictures just shake a little bit, guys, and then the real game starts. It's just everybody's favorite time to do whatever they want. That's usually when everybody takes a drink of water and readies themselves to reset after they missed a double in the next room. Which these two won't do. They're professionals.
They won't. Yeah, these guys are pros.
There's absolutely no way.
These guys have trained for years for this race. Under vigorous training.
It's sad that like I keep going through in my head right now all the hundo stuff. I'm like thinking all the money again.
It's sad not to see it. Really.
Yeah, we'll see some of it.
Like
They
it seems
can't-
like something's missing.
They can't avoid all the money.
They can't. I
That's
mean,
a nice
you could, but they're not going to do that.
Nice.
Unless you're one of those monsters who likes to run low percent.
Leche sneaks ahead of the air with that nice double. Pablo misses the orange boy, but it happens. Sometimes the orange boy doesn't want to cooperate.
In for Pablo.
It's that pesky flashlight hitbox.
And
But they
Pablo made
both-
up a lot of
yeah.
time with Leche just in wardrobe room. They're almost even now.
You could tell just by the sucks, the green boys. Pablo had a lot better suck up time, I think. But they're gonna be neck and neck for a while until the game really opens up, until we see some of the first real splits. Actually, until ER and then tech skip, and then we're gonna see people just lose time for no reason potentially. This is everybody's favorite guy. He's just chilling reading.
He is, until Luigi comes in, decides to end his reading career.
Wonder what book he was reading. It's probably a fantasy novel.
Probably a fantasy novel, probably something about
There's some good series out.
I don't know. I don't read books.
You should try it.
I've tried. I just can't get into them. I like movies. I like
Yeah.
shows. My imagination lacks though. I don't have the ability to really like read and really create a story in my head with the words on a page.
I get you. It is tough sometimes to do that when they could just like kind of give it to you in picture nowadays, and it is pretty good. But I don't know. Obviously. Oh, here we go. I get to see it. The fabled.
The Laser Crusader. Leche struggling a bit. We're activating the
Yeah.
Rocking Horse. Pablo got it pretty nicely. Skips the first dialogue cutscene that Chauncey gives you.
Yeah, look at that. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that. That's insane. That's awesome.
It's one of those tricks where you're thinking, how did we not find this
Yeah,
earlier? It
like,
took
how
20
did
years for this to be found.
how did it take 20 years for us to find this? You know how many times people walk up to Chansey and activate him differently? How come nobody found that one? You know what it is? It's because it's the farthest possible place to run to at the beginning, right? So why would you do it? You know, you wouldn't think that, hey, I want to run all the way across the room to activate that horse.
Yeah.
I mean, the horse isn't special enough usually that you want to walk that far to do it. But now... So they're going to one-cycle this guy, Joven.
Yeah, they're gonna one cycle this guy. Let's see if Pablo gets it. Ooh,
That's a
Pablo
trick
dropped it
question.
at 56. That's pretty bad.
That's a trick question, everybody. You can't one-cycle him.
Yeah, you can if you
We're-
listen, if you agreed, then you fail.
Yeah, that was a test, by the way, guys. That was a test, everybody, and you cannot one cycle this ghost. And it's in fact the only ghost you can't one cycle because it's time based, and the vacuum doesn't deal enough damage in the amount of time.
Yeah.
At least I think that's how it works. Because I think Task can get it down to like 10, right?
Task gets it down to 2, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
oh no!
Oh no! Not the flick shot. Oh, and I've seen it so many times, and it's happened to so many people, and myself included, that his little tail thing isn't the widest hitbox like the rest of him, and so you can shoot it under him. It's okay though. I mean, now Pablo, right? Say he doesn't get early release and tech skip because the game works that way. Leche does. They're right back at it. Not to mention, we don't know how Shy Guys are gonna go either. You know, those could be pesky. Plenty of time.
Pesky.
But that's the end of Area 1, everybody. I know it was a little short, but that's the game tries to, you know, invite you in, and it says it's gonna be this really fun kind of like, you know, game, and then just what you see Area 2, 3, and 4, they really churn up the heat. I'm not gonna lie, Area 3's boss scares me shellless.
What, Bulasis?
Yeah, scares me shellless. You get that ice spawning out of bounds, and you have a dead run. You know? That's what you have. When you walk over and the ice is gone, you got problems.
Well, you can back it up if you grab the other unicorn's ice
That
and
is
do
true.
a really fast spray. You could back it up, still one cycle.
I'm not that good, everybody. Hopefully nobody has to do that, because nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, nobody wants to see. Nobody wants to see that. It's gonna be ugly.
It's not fun.
It.
It's so unfortunate when that happens.
No, Leche's timer has disappeared.
Oh no! Yo, he's on that secret run right now.
The secret run.
Oh, you're on. Can we swap audio to Pablo?
We already. I thought. Oh yeah. I
No.
don't know how. Why really? Yeah.
There we go. I was like, man. I was like, Pablo sounds like he's walking in a hallway right now. Oh, look at that Shy Guy. Oh, he's going for it.
He is going for it.
He's gonna go for the whole box of nugs.
This looks like a good setup.
That's a nice.
Nice.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Well, he dismantled those Shy Guys. You don't even have to worry about how the Shy Guys go.
Let's see if he gets
Eh.
ER. He does not.
I mean, you know, 90-10, right? We talked about this.
Leche's opting for Shy Guy doubles.
He's a traditionalist. I like it. Uh-oh. Oh, he almost early masked the other ones.
Oh no.
Oh, it's happening. They're playing tennis with him. I hate when this happens. Once one of them hits you, it's like, oh, and then like the mental game kicks in. It's okay though, because here comes ER, great rebound, right? That'll get the morale going, and then he'll get tech skip, and he'll be through the roof. He'll be elated. Get it! Oh,
Get
it's
it. He does not.
It's 90-10.
This further.
Everybody's to 10%. See, it's not 50-50, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now that that's not how percentages work. I'm gonna preface it with that, and then I'm gonna also tell you we're watching 2 runs, 50-50. Neither of them got it. There you go, confirmed. It's not 50-50. It's just not. It's unfair.
I'm sorry, but I think it's just a coincidence. You know?
The game says, "Wow, looks like you're having a bad time. Would you like to have some more bad time?" And it goes, "Here you go." Nice double.
Was a nice double.
It's all good though. He has a nice storage. He's not too far behind. We'll see what Pablo does with tech skip. Maybe somebody's feeling extra fresh. They want a boo double. You know, some people like to make the game really hard. That was a nice 6-piece nug. You are correct. That was a really good 6-piece nugs from Pablo on the shot, guys. It was well executed.
He's got the RNG for.
Oh, yep. Here we go. Not perfect though.
Not
It's a
perfect,
good
but
setup.
still,
Yep,
he'll
get it. Look
He's
at that.
gonna get it. And that is a textbook right there.
Oh man, everybody like just gets a huge sigh of relief once they know it's real, you know? Because like nobody wants it to not be real. Everybody wants you to get the tech skip.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a lump in the cloth, you can go for it.
Oh.
You're clenched the whole time.
Oh, you are like you're fighting averages. He's getting like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, at least he got tech skip, right? I mean, like we can't.
Oh, that's the most important.
Oh, here we
part of the
go.
split.
All right, we got to
Leche's
reverse.
also. Oh, that is a weird claw.
Reverse.
But he gets perfect luck. Hopefully, he can get this.
He'll get it. Look
He'll
at him.
get
Look at him. Wait, no,
He
this
got
isn't
it.
reverse. This is reverse, right? That's original.
Yeah, it's original.
Wait, right?
Yeah.
That was original, and what Pablo did was reverse, right? Reverse Parlo tech skip.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, but so Leche did the reverse. The OG. Wow. Leche, you madman. That cloth was hanging by a literal thread, by the way. I want everybody to understand that. That we're talking frames. That he almost had that cloth, that tablecloth was almost inside Luigi's vacuum. There was nothing to do about it. All right, let's see if Leche just goes for the boo double because he's just a madman. He says, "I gotta have it."
Yeah, it does not go for that.
Next hundo tournament right now, I'm calling it. I will boo double the first race. Just throwing it out there. It will happen, no matter what happens. No, I know. You know the crazy part is, I don't ever do it. Don't ever practice for it. The couple of times I've ever attempted it, it's just been a disaster. But I'm gonna do it. Calling it right now. I also twins double for you too. Don't worry.
Madman. Wow.
Oh, I know.
In hundo too.
In hundo, I will twins double and boo double off of
Wow.
off of this. I will do it. I'll do them both. Right now. Oh, and I will properly knock on the toilet.
Pablo humped the toilet, by the way.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
He did it for me. It had to have been.
Maybe.
I was looking at Leche. Let's see what Leche does. Maybe Leche knows who I am. Leche doesn't.
Nah,
he doesn't want to knock on the toilet. He wants to vacuum it because it's 0.012345 faster. And I get it. It's speed. We've got to go fast, optimal. But something about pulling out that vacuum for me just seems really not optimal. And I like the chance of talking to Toad. It's a gamble I'm willing to take. Here comes Fire Warp from Pablo.
Nice Fire Warp for Pablo.
Yeah, you never want to miss that. Oh. Although, I don't know. I've started to care less about missing it, but you don't want to miss it.
Well, you don't want to miss it. You especially don't want to lose the boo and miss it.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's... Oh, not the mouse!
You got the mouse. If this was a hundo run, he'd be popping off.
Well, I mean, hopefully the mouse would come back. Sometimes the mouse comes, he comes out to play on the way down, but you say, "No, little mousey, we're running to Butler after this." And then you say, "Can you come back?" And then he comes back. So, like, he'll follow him up the hallway here. But he didn't come back.
He didn't come back. Leche getting left side RNG. That is not ideal.
Especially because he had the read on the right first, and it just happened to be the decoy. But he's going to get Fire Warp at least, and that's what matters. I always burn that door too. I find if you burn that door, I don't know if everybody else is in agreement, but don't you feel like the room just ultimately becomes bigger once you burn that door? Like I feel like it just becomes a bigger room. I actually feel like there's more breathing room and like space. It's nicer to look at that room without that trapdoor, you know, without the door that's fake. I don't know. Maybe
All
it's
right,
just
Big Max. I want to know your opinion. What is this trick called where you pick up the hat and
it's
do this?
it's the hat thing. I can't remember what they actually
Incorrect.
call it.
It's called the laundry room treasure chest cutscene skip with Mario's hat.
Yeah, that thing. But I thought we shortened it down or something to like I don't know. Can't we
What, hat
just
skip?
yeah, hat skip.
No, it's not called hat skip. You're not skipping the hat.
You're not skip. That's right. You're not skipping the hat, but you're using the hat to skip.
But you're
So
not
it's kind
skipping
of
the hat.
okay. So what about we use hat to skip?
That's not a name. That's just a
That's
sentence.
that's a phrase. Okay. What about Mario's hat saves us time?
Oh, that was a
Nice
nice
four piece.
backup from
Man, that was
Pablo.
like he almost got punched, but he does the shine to stop the ghost punch, which is just really good. It's just a good read. Just good gameplay. He knows that he's got to let the fire get off on the one, and so he shines the other one to give it time. I mean, he's playing it.
Blue tech skip right here. Oh
Oh,
no. Sucked up the.
he got the cloth early. I'm sorry, Michael T00. We all let you down. But maybe they'll get a backup with the kitchen one. So hold on, Michael. Don't go away yet. You still have kitchen.
We do that can kind of make up for it.
Yeah, there's that one. Man, Ivo, that's such a mouthful. There's just no way. Like, try explaining that to an audience full of people. Oh, we're gonna do the LRT SES WMH. Like, what?
Oh,
It sound like you're.
You don't say it like that. You
Like,
would just say what it stands for. You don't
no,
say the
that's a
actual acronym.
mouthful. It's just a hat. No! Oh, I really thought he got the shine because it showed the 15 on the other ghost, and now I think he's just gonna burn him. Oh, he's burning him to get
He's
control.
trying to back it up.
Oh,
He
that
tried
one,
to do a backup triple.
the
But,
one is off center, and so he couldn't get the shine on all of them at the same time.
well, he really wants to get
Yeah,
a triple.
yeah, I know. He should have just opted for the single into the. Oh no, don't do that.
No.
It's just a race.
No.
It's just a race. Oh, please.
Unpause right now.
Somebody find him.
Somebody talk some sense
call
into him.
Leche. Somebody call Leche right now and let him know it's a race. Let him know that he can collect money and turn this into a masterpiece before anybody realizes what's happening. I'm sure if somebody calls Pablo, Pablo will start collecting money right now.
Yeah, let me call him.
Like, we could turn this into the Hundo Rundo. I've been there. You know how many... To this day, I think I've watched you, like, probably all of you, Joven, Pablo. I've probably watched all of you do Treasure Room or whatever that room is, 400,000 times, right? And the combos and how to get those ghosts all corralled up, and not a single time have I ever done it correctly. And they just beat me in a corner.
Wow.
It's tough, right? But it is what it is, right? It's just.
Oh no. Pablo, for the second time this run, sucks up a cloth early to miss a tech skip.
He forfeited.
Dang.
That's really unfortunate. I mean, I can understand, it's not going very well, and he has other things going on, but I mean, sometimes it's just not feeling right. I mean, if the game's gonna cause you more unenjoyment than enjoyment, then I guess so. There's no point in getting yourself in a sour mood.
I guess not.
Oh, dude, that's the easiest pearl to dupe right there, too. That water comes in so low. It would have taken half a second, if that, just to go. Oh, nice double. I never get those to line up like that anymore.
I mean, Pablo's still on a pretty okay run. I wouldn't say he would just kind of
No, I think he runs this out, right? I mean, I think there's potential for a PB still, probably.
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
I think if his area 3 and 4 start churning up really well, Torsui Leche had some early game stuff where he got kind of behind. He missed a Chauncey ball, and then I guess when he got into hidden room and he was getting knocked around by the ice ghosts, that he kind of just forfeited out. Because I mean, he was going to be quite a bit behind, probably like a minute or so. But I guess he was just not having a good time with the run. I mean, it happens. Sometimes it's just not your day in Luigi's Mansion Town. I mean, like it's one of those games. Look at that control, dude.
That was an amazing Bogmire.
Bogmire doesn't have any idea what just happened to him. I don't even think he realizes he was in a boss arena.
1 second he was there, 1 second he's gone.
Yeah, like he got spawned in and he was like, I was just playing cards, and then he's just gone again. And he comes back and he's like, some little green dude just got me again, dude. What keeps happening? You know, like he can't possibly just be standing there the whole time. He has things to do too. So I assume he only gets summoned in when somebody needs him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how could you afford to pay that guy? I mean, he looks like he costs a lot of money to keep on your roster. He's a pretty cool looking dude.
A key player in the Portuguese roster.
If they were like a basketball team, right? I think Bogmire's the point guard, you know? Highest paid player. Has to be out there making the plays, right? Who has the kind of getaway that he does? Talk about that weird pull dynamic.
Definitely. Got to be a defensive menace, too.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously Biff's playing your center. So,
I'd put Lugs on center.
you think Lugs on? I mean, I don't. I think Lugs is the coach. I don't think he's doing a whole lot of moving.
Biff's gotta be a power forward.
No. Yeah. He's like a Kevin Durant kind of a thing. I like that.
Yeah.
Bank shot's your little 3-point shooter, way in the back. Leave him wide open. Nothing but net. Grandma's stitching the jerseys together. She's got a good plan. Petunia's got all the ice baths ready to go. God, they got themselves a whole team right here. I feel like this is like a Space Jam movie we could make. Except with Luigi's Mansion, and it's basketball. Wait, no, Space Jam was about basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I didn't watch Space Jam.
Oh.
I watched the other movie, though.
It's about basketball, and
well, I've heard of. It's like Looney Tunes, and yeah.
Did you know it has Michael Jordan in it?
I'm pretty sure I did know that.
Did you know it has Charles Barkley in it?
No.
Well, now you know.
I too know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this information.
Well, knowing's half the battle, though. That's all it is. That's what G.I. Joe says. Knowledge is power. G.I. Joe. I don't know what to do with. I was gonna say I don't know what you do with half the knowledge anyway, but you know, you just kind of keep it. And you say, hey, oh look at that, no stumble. All right, how do we do this here? Goes for that. See, I always get scared by the ghost here right behind this thing, and so he just does the quick. I don't ever get in a position where I can do that. Like he scares me as soon as I'm done picking up the letters. So what I've been doing recently is I just go into the Game Boy Horror like instantaneously to skip it. But I don't know why. Like everybody else, they don't have that issue. I mean, it's probably placement. Oh, dude, I was so confused. I was like, why is he not killing this? Like getting this ghost, dude. Like, why is he not? It's not Hundo. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. They don't have to do it.
Nice second grabber from the ceiling strat. Beautiful.
Is that like the new? Oh, that's such a good grab. Look at this.
This is pretty nice. Watch this. He's gonna suck up the cloth and then get the medallion.
Somebody clip that. That was smooth as butter. Ah, it's just really nice. I mean, if I would actually like pay somebody to come in and like take the controller for the amount of time I have to do this room and then give it back to me because I just don't like this room. I can't do the ceiling. I'm really, 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 really bad at it. Look at him, nice control there, not shining the light. Going for that sweet, sweet Petunia. No out of bounds first. Joven, why did they go for a Petunia first and no out of bounds?
Because if you do Nana first,
Uh-huh.
there's a chance that the Boo will switch while you're in there. That's really it. Usually if I do T-Room slow, I'll do Nana first, because at that point I know the Boo's not going to switch, but if you do T-Room fast and you do Nana first, there's a good chance the Boo switches.
Look at
And,
that 1-2 shot. That was actually really good. It was almost borderline like perfect. He got that one ball that went away from it, but look at this
that was
grab,
a
and
good suck up.
he's gonna read right side here,
And
and
it's going to be in there. Just kidding, it's left side.
oh, I mean, oh, and
Oh,
it's what?
well,
This
I
is
guess I
this
guess
is it.
he was not safe from the switch here, I guess.
This is the kind of stuff like you know when people talk about like Luigi's Mansion, linear RNG kind of thing, like that's still the thing. Like the switches and stuff, you know?
I know, yeah. It's
Sometimes you just can't predict what the game will do to you. And that's why we love Luigi's Mansion. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
grabbing
Shout
that
out to the
fire in
hall.
that hallway is it's pretty awkward.
Shout
How it
out to
goes
that
there.
hallway. That hallway, man, gives me nightmares.
Same.
I don't know. I don't understand that whole. I think there's 4 different ghost spawns there. There's the 2 ceiling, and there's the yellow guy, and then there's another yellow guy in front of the astral door. So there's those 4 and the mice, and it's just it can get silly. Oh, he doesn't get it all the way.
Oh no, Palbo.
He gets it
Calling him
back up
Palbo.
though.
His name on Discord is Palbo, so I can't help it.
Oh, is it? Did he
Yeah.
switch the L and the B? That would.
Yeah.
He goes for the burnless triple. Or the burn triple. Sorry.
Yeah, the burn.
The
There's no real
burn
burnless
triple.
triple in this room. It's just a triple, really.
You can do it without burning him though, right?
Could. I don't know if it'd be faster. Because you
That's
still have
true,
to
I
wait
guess.
for the
You
Shy
still
Guys
have
to
to
line
wait
up
for the
anyway.
Shy Guys to.
So you
Yeah.
might as well burn him to get rid of the HP.
That makes sense. Does Leche want to come in here?
Leche. I'll
And
ask him if he wants to interview.
I
Or
mean,
if he
he
just wants to
might.
come in and
I mean, he
talk. I
might.
mean, if he
Yeah.
just
Why
wants to
doesn't he just
talk,
want to
I
come
mean,
in? And at least he can at least enjoy the race time, and we can just hash it. You know, we can get past the run. It's just a run. Is what it is. It happens. Look at this good moonshot, though. By the way, Luigi's Mansion has its own moon, and you think people today are rich? That moon right there had Mario's star in it.
there it is. Look
That's
at
the
it.
star that Mario uses to
I thought
save
he'd be
Princess
invincible.
Peach.
There was invincible if he grabs a star. I guess not, because he got captured by King Boo.
Well, I think he got captured, right? So he is invincible, and then they took the star. So you know, maybe it's not like inherited things. You know, he has to have the star.
So
So
you
so
take the
they
star
separate.
away,
Yep.
and he's
But it
powerless.
only works for Mario, right? So it's not like you can use the star because it's Mario's star.
It's Mario's star. It's not your star.
It's not your star.
It's Mario's.
Yeah. Just like it's Mario's hat and his shoe and his glove and his letter. Because he's the one that, you know, had them at the time. What do you think Mario's star tastes like? Do you think
Probably
he like
metal.
do you think he like eats the star to get the power, or do you think he holds it, you know?
I
Is
was
it
thought he just kept it in his pocket for
Is that-
like a good luck charm or something.
I mean, because like if you play like I was gonna say if you play like, you know, like Mario Kart and stuff, you kind of like absorb the star, you know? It becomes
It become one with the star.
yeah, you become one with the star.
Maybe.
And I assume in like banana, I think it would taste like banana too, probably. Maybe DK had a hand in it too, you know, like they're all pals.
They are.
They all have like the power of friendship in that star, and the overwhelming flavor though is still banana. Cause I mean, like, who doesn't want a nice banana? Like, not one of those like over-ripened ones or the ones that need to be ripe, like the ones that are still green, but like the real bananas, like when you know you got a perfect banana.
Oh no. I would say Pablo don't watch, but this is actually Pablo playing. He's gonna do billiards mirror warp. Wow.
Oh, he did it. I think shit, he's pulling out all the memes.
He
Okay,
did it himself.
he did it himself. It was totally on purpose. It's totally on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose.
You think it was the only
He
way he
went
could
for
do
the
it?
he went for the animation skip, but he was just a little too far away from the glove, so he had to go
When
yeah.
he comes in here though, he did it on purpose. We know he did it on purpose. He's just giving the fans what they want.
Yeah, I guess so. He's doing it for the fans. See a nice Twins fan.
How? 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 I'm over in there playing Ghostbusters 3 with that thing, trying to get it to spin, and I can't get it to spin.
It's just
Perfect
you
RNG?
gotta
No.
finesse it.
Yeah, I try to. I try and, you know. Oh, but this is the I would consider this the best Twins double setup. I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd do it because there's only one way to do it. And he thinks so too. He's in
Oh,
Oh no! But it was so good. The
he had the
setup was
setup,
there.
and then
It happens. It happens. Sometimes they disappear. They don't like to be off their
they disappear
planes.
pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah. When car dude and plane guy don't like what you're doing anymore, like they go back on their cars and planes. Oh,
Art dude and plane guy.
yeah.
You could go for a tech skip here if you wanted to, but nah. That tech skip is you gotta be pretty perfect to get that tech skip.
I've only seen it like did he oh he tried to dupe it. He's listening. He's sentient. That would have been so okay, so obviously if the stops are coming out, so clockwork triple's coming out then. Right? Probably no there's no way we don't clockwork triple now.
See if he gets perfect RNG in this room for the tech skip, and he does.
Look, man. Notice how he keeps his vacuum out with the animation and the oh man. It's those small things like that that add up over the course of the entire run that I wouldn't even begin to think about doing. But watching it get done is just so beautiful to see. All the little nuances of the time save. It's crazy. I mean, it's so impactful. Those little small time saves. Is it me or is Pablo's audio like cutting in and out? Or is it my audio that's cutting in and out?
I haven't been really paying attention to his audio.
I just feel like it goes away and then it comes back. But that might be me. Anyway, guys,
I'll listen out for it.
this is a really good time if you have like a minute to grab something because he's not going to do anything but hit A for like 3 more text box spams. And then he's not going to go water this cool plant. Like there's not a lot going on until we get to the guy that'll scare you shellless, which is coming up, the Area 3 boss. Wow. Man, it scares me shellless just thinking about it. Could you imagine just being a shellless turtle? Like, how scared you'd be without that shell? Like, scared.
I'd be pretty scared.
Did you get a response from Leche?
He has ghosted me.
Oh,
This boost switched into the chair or the table.
well,
Pretty sure
thank you, Torsweet. I didn't know that,
he did.
but now I do. And that would be a bad... Leche's not... Okay. He might be cooling down then. It's all good. Let him do his thing. $20 grabs that nice ice.
Is the minimum amount of booze required for Boolossus, but we're gonna get 21 just because
You have to.
it's fast. You have
Well,
to do it.
it'll be faster in the long run to getting your 40 total that you need.
Yes.
Without clearing rooms that you don't need to clear, like dining room and billiards, and the gym room. I think it's called the gym room.
It's called the rec room, actually.
Oh yeah, it is called the rec room. Like, I'm saying gym, and I'm thinking that's not the name of the room. I'm like, but I don't remember the name of the room. But rec
It's
room,
okay.
rec
I
room,
forget the room a lot. The
rec room actually makes a lot more sense than gym room. Like, it just sounds so much better.
It does. I like alliteration.
Well, I mean, like, because it's for recreation, right? And it's not just a gym. I think there was a couch in there and some other stuff too. It's just that's where he works out.
That's where he works at. That's where he does his recreational activities.
Yeah, you know, he does good stuff there.
Yeah, he gets... That's his happy place.
Where he goes to lift iron. He picks up heavy things and he puts it down. All these boos are really happy to see you, by the way. I know it seems a little, like, scary, but they're really happy to see you. They're, like, they're enthralled. They want to have a party. And I would not show up to it. I mean, they are really cute. Don't get me wrong. I mean, wow. Boo's probably got to be one of my favorite Nintendo characters because he's just a little cute thing. Look at that thing. Still wouldn't show up to the party. Something doesn't seem right. No out of bounds ice. Easy 15. Here we go. No out of bounds. That's step 1. Oh! What? He flick shot one. So he's not...
He did.
Oh!
I don't know if that'll...
No. Maybe that's the one that usually does pesky things, and so he... Look at this. Oh, it worked out well. Worked out well.
Yeah, worked out fine.
Look at that.
That was a clean Boolossus.
That was nice. That's what we like to see. That is not a Boolossus to scare you, Shellis. But you can see just how out of hand that boss can get. Because imagine, and I don't want to tell horror stories, but imagine you don't get all 15 of those and he reforms. Oh. And that timer's ticking. I mean, people think like R.L. Stein's Goosebumps, you know, that's scary stories. Being on a medium Boolossus after your first go around, that's a scary story. Oh. Whew. Tell that around the campfire. The tale of the medium Boolossus. And all the while, the timer was still ticking. So we get Clockwork Triple. And what else do we get? We get Soupy. Oh no, he doesn't have to do Soupy.
Or the Armory 5 piece. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah. The other room that... Well, first we have to get through everybody's favorite segment, though. Hold on, we got to go through the Uncle Grim.
We do.
Maybe Uncle Grimly will really show us his true potential here. and give us like a 25-second one. You know, like let everybody really know what he's capable of doing. I mean, I don't want to wish that on anybody, but I mean, if there was ever a time for you to get it out of the way, right? Like in your personal copy of Luigi's Mansion to get that one out of the way for a while, it'd be now. If he's got a 20-second hold up cooked for you, you might want to get that out right now. Basically, it's a ghost that there is no way to make him do what he's supposed to do to show his heart. He just shows his heart when he wants to.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
he'll sometimes do it right when you enter the door, and we call it Instagram, and like you can actually hear him going ooh, like, you know, from the other hall, and you're like, yay, that's cool. Or sometimes you hear him early and you go, no, 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 don't do it yet, you weirdo. Who you scaring? There's nobody in the room.
He's kind of, I don't know, he's got some dementia or something.
He's got quirks, like he, you know, he like forgets that he's where he is, and then he thinks he's like scaring somebody. You know, he's just standing there like, ooh, you know. But if you're
Yeah.
if you're not in the room, like, who's he scaring? Maybe the other ghosts. I mean, I guess there could be other
There's no other
ghosts.
ghosts in their room. I don't know. Why would he be scaring other ghosts?
I don't know. Maybe ghosts are scared of ghosts. Maybe Uncle Grimly's like that crabapple ghost that like nobody likes. You know, he's like the one. Oh, it's all grumpy Grimly again. You know. Nice Pythagoras skip. Shout out to math. Oh, he did it! See, look, he hooed, but nobody was there, but it was still good.
Yeah, he did who, but luckily it worked out. You got
That
instantaneous Grimly.
that's like border opposite of what I said was going to happen in terms of a 20-second. That's what you want every run. You want him to do that. If every run he did that, every Luigi's Mansion player would have world record. We'd all be tied. Now here comes one of the hardest tricks in the game.
Here comes Breaker Boo One Cycle. Hopefully. Pablo's pretty good at it.
Yeah. If he gets the charge, I think it's a shoo-in.
If he gets a charge, it's gonna be free for him.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, it'll still be free for him because he's just that good.
He gets a charge.
Well, he gets a charge, so he's got this in the bag.
Yeah. Absolutely no way. Got
Don't
him.
even bother watching because you already know.
Yep.
He's got
Look
it.
at this absolute perfect 10 HP drag back. Giving him more. Look at him. Look at him like a fisherman.
You got a
like
puff
a-
to spare too.
Like a fisherman reeling in that bass. Absolute masterpiece. That is so much harder than it looks. Trying to control drag that on exactly 10 HP without getting the double cackles, because the way the boos work, guys, is, I mean, if you don't know, you can only get 15, and so you have to be really sparingly, and that's 10 HP per, so you can only get 150, and that's why the charge really matters, and him utilizing the cackles like really effectively in the drag back. I mean, it's all in unison. It's so wonderful to watch.
It was very wonderful to watch.
Yeah, I love that. Man, I could watch somebody do that all day. I mean, it's like you have to move your hands on the C stick and the control stick, and I don't know why. I just can't fathom that. It just, you know, me hands don't work that way. That was some fine England. Well, he only has to get 2 more boos.
The only 2 more of those boos are going to be Armory Boo and Weston Cold Storage Boo. Sorry, he's going to save warp on both of them to save time. Just walking.
So he doesn't have to get any of the pesky 300 HP attic boos?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, wow.
I
What?
know. If this was on Evercent, though, he'd be having a ball with those boos.
What a lucky guy.
He is a lucky guy. Well,
He
he's not really
doesn't-
lucky because nobody gets those boos.
Yeah. I guess it's just lucky that it's not 100%.
Or are we? I mean, I'd rather be commentating at 100% tournament. I mean, that's just me.
Hey. I mean, I hope we bring back Hundo for fall.
I want to bring it back. Because who doesn't like Hundo? If you don't like Hundo, I don't like you. I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit harsh.
I mean, I exclusively play Hundo, but I enjoy Luigi's Mansion. Nice clockwork double too.
That
He's
was
gonna
a
get that.
nice clockwork double.
He's
He's
gonna
definitely
get.
not going to drop off. Oh no, he dropped off.
I thought for sure he'd be able to, but I guess he was.
Yeah, that blue soldier just had different plans.
It's whatever. Not too much of a time loss. I'm sure Joven likes you, Ivo. Everybody has a little Hundo in their heart.
You say you don't, you're lying to yourself. There's no way you just walk by all this money and you don't think twice about it.
Or the plant.
Or the plant. Just,
I mean, you have to wonder why that plant's there, right? Nobody saw the plant in the backyard, like, way back. See, I didn't even point it out because I wanted to make sure everybody's paying attention. Did anybody remember that plant outside the doghouse, you know, where there was a little green nub sticking up from the dirt? That's a real plant that you can water and grow and nurture, and it pays you at the end. It pays you dividends. Like a Monopoly board game, when you land on community chest or chance and like you get bank error in your favor, it pays you like that. But you get advanced token of boardwalk and somebody has hotels on that, yeah, you're bankrupt.
we're seeing the 5-piece. This is I really like this strat.
I don't think I've. Well, actually, I mean, oh wait.
He's gonna save the garbage can goes for a
Yeah,
last.
so he's gonna spawn it.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no!
He got.
Oh,
I didn't realize that I forgot that the garbage ghost doesn't spawn unless you actually do the statue hit on the bottom. I just thought he came in with the gold one. That is so neat.
The two of them lined up for a double at the end there, at least.
Man, I kind of want to start. My armory's so bad. I kind of want to start doing that.
You should.
I mean, like,
it's a cool strat.
But it seems so much better because I have such a hard time activating the green guy after activating the gold guy because I come in at the angle and then I get hit by the mace. So if I did the gold guy like first, right, like this way, and the green guy was last, then it would fix like my issue at least of being bad.
It would probably fix your issue and then create new issues.
Right, it would create new issues, but I think those new issues with the fire are easily more solvable than me trying to figure out how to approach this statue because, man, I don't understand those statues and the angles sometimes. But like where he's coming from, I think it's impossible for him to get hit by that mace because he's coming from the right side of the statue. Whereas normally, right, like if you did it normally, you'd be coming from the top side of that statue or the mace side. Either way, I'm going to do it. And so he has 39 boos, and he has to go turn off the water here and get this chest.
He's just to ignore the grabber ghosts here. Not gonna bother with them.
You don't need them. They can't hurt you while you're twisting this anyway. The white one can't hurt you. The red ones will, but if he just keeps the other guy on him right now while he's in this animation, he's fine. He'll be able to go over, get that chest, and leave. Which is really weird. It's one of the only rooms I think you're allowed to do this. I think every other room you have to clear, right, for the chest to spawn? Like, actually lights on?
I think so.
I think that's, like, the only room that just has the... I wonder why they did that. Like, why they just chose one room to not be light triggered, and all the other ones were, like, the chests were triggered by room completion.
I have no idea.
Huh.
See a nice Western one cycle.
Oh yeah, look at him. Stuck in the wall for the first 50. No way he doesn't get it.
And yeah, that was clean.
Now we get the one cycle Weston Boo, which can be tricky because the floor is really slippery.
And he's gonna opt to
Oh,
not
he's
even vacuum the pearls to save time, but he's playing a risky
oh
game here
man.
with these pearls.
No, look at this angle. Look at him. He already turned himself away from it. Like he couldn't. Oh, double cackle though.
No, I think if he follows him out, he should be good. Like right now, follow him out. There you go.
Wow. God, he's so good. What a great Weston Boo. What a great run overall. Like for a race run, this has been a fantastic run. I mean, obviously there's been a couple of things, but I think he kind of did some of that himself. I mean, but clockwork happens. But other than that, like, there has been barely anything gone wrong. I mean, he's playing a really good game here. Obviously, we're gonna see King Boo one cycle.
Obviously, we're gonna at least see him go for it.
Right. Well, he'll get it.
I hope so.
I don't
know for sure.
It's not one of those. It's not one of those certainties.
Well, it's not a certainty.
It could be though.
It's kind of like 50-50.
Oh no! So it's 90-10.
Yeah.
Oh my! It's ER again. Oh no!
Oh, at least this is an RNG. You can control it, so
that's true.
It lies in his hands.
That is true. This guy's really cool. I mean, he paints all these ghosts in the treasure chests and stuff, and I don't know. I kind of like him.
I like him. He has both of his ears though, which kind of throws me off.
Well, he's not Vincent Van Gogh. He's Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah, but it's obviously a parody of Vincent Van Gogh. So
yeah, but this is the guy that didn't do it. So I think it's a parody of a parody, right? Because his name is Gore, but he didn't cut his own ear off.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why they chose that.
It's like
an irony.
It's like an irony thing, I think. I don't know. Or maybe they just thought it was a funny name. They were really lazy and they were like,
yeah, just keep nobody. They like forgot.
Nobody's gonna notice that. Like nobody's gonna care.
Notice. And then Miyamoto's gonna be watching the race right now. Be like,
I know, they figured it out. And then he's actually gonna cancel. Like he's actually gonna go fix no out of bounds, right? Like then he's gonna patch it. And then we're done.
And that's it.
Like, then what do we do?
Like, well, we had a good run, but
then he gives us one cycle Chauncey, and the whole door opens wide.
That opens up a can of worms. He went for a dupe there, I think.
He got it too. He went from 2 to 4.
Oh wow, nice, Pablo.
I'm pretty sure he duped it. I don't think he got another big pearl. I was double checking on the other screen on the slower one, but I couldn't check it. It was already at 4 when I saw it. But I think it went from 2 to 4. Either way, I mean, going for the dupes is what matters. He knows that the fall tournament might be a thing, right? And so he's got to keep his fingers hot. Everybody got to practice your VAC cancel dupes.
Practice them.
And I promise, I promise, if I can do dupes, you can. Like that's a Big Mac's guarantee. It's like a money back car salesman kind of a thing. Like there's no way. I promise we can dupe together. Just don't ask me to do the Neville thing where you flip it over. That I don't have time for that. Oh yeah, baby, thing. Yes!
I got it.
Success! Right there in a hundo run. That's what we call the cherry on top, the coup de grace. Oh, it's like mwah. It's the chef's kiss. It's what you have to finish out your hundo run. That little blue gem is what we call the buffer. It's like, do I have enough money? And then you go, now I have enough money. What a gem it is.
quite the gem. It feels so complete.
Oh, it
to get
does.
that
It's,
gem.
it's so brilliant. It's like the last thing you do, right? And so you end on the high note of getting this really beautiful looking gem. And then you go in and you save your Mario. It's perfect. It's a 56, right?
Yeah,
If
you
you
get
won
56.
cycles?
Yeah, if you win
Yeah.
cycles, you can get a 56. Low, mid 56.
That's, man, what a run for a race. A 56. That is nice. Nice
Alright,
into
good into the shot.
Look
Let's
at
see
this.
it. This is looking really good. I don't want to jinx it.
Oh boy!
Wait.
He's
He wants
wrangled
King Boo to go
them.
low. He's going kind of high.
Come on, wrangle him down.
Oh no, I don't think no. Wait.
Yeah, you got him low.
Wait. What? No.
No! Oh!
That's
Ah!
sad.
That's so-
I knew that would cost him it.
That's so bizarro. Oh no, he's got him in the. He's got him in the. He's running laps. It's still a 56 though.
He went for another instant shot, but he didn't get it.
Come on.
Come on, shoot him.
All right, there we go.
Alright, he's getting 56. Yeah, he's getting 56. There you go. 56, 51. There we go. There. That's it.
What a nice run, man. Wow. What can you say? That was a cool run. No, I mean, that was just a really cool run of Luigi's Mansion. I know it kind of sucks that we didn't get to see the whole race atmosphere of it, but I mean, in terms of showing off the no out of bounds category, and in terms of actually showing off like the gameplay and like kind of the ins and outs of it, that was a really good run. I mean, that was a really good high level run. Obviously, there's some silly stuff going on, but that was some serious display of skill right there by Pablo. And Leche did fantastic up until he had his moment in Hidden Room. So it's really sad that they got to him.
Pablo, good game.
Hello.
Good game, Pablo.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
Leche, sadly, we didn't get to see much of Leche's run.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I mean, all the weird backups and him wanting to really get the triple in Hidden Room, he just kind of tapped out. But I think it was that and the culmination of the Chauncey and stuff that kind of just like he just said, "No, I don't want to deal with this." But it's okay.
Yeah, being behind by that much or a mistake like that is just, I don't know.
Hard.
It's unenjoyable.
It is, and that's what it comes down to, right? It's like an unenjoyment thing, right? If you're not gonna have any enjoyment, it's cool. Like it don't force yourself and then like feel sour about it. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back, take a step away. But thank you for knocking on the toilet. It was wonderful in the sapphire.
I did that just for you, but never again.
What about Mirror Billiards Warp? That one was just for me too, right?
That was not planned.
I know. Weird. I thought it was. I didn't realize you missed animation, but other than that, man, that was a stellar run. I mean, the twins double setup was great. Some of the stuff was really good. I mean, most of it was fantastic. Obviously, you're doing some things here and there. You did get that dupe, by the way, on the last Pearl, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I saw that. That was good. Good flavor.
Just decided to go. I went for it on twins too, but I didn't get it there. But then I decided let's just try it on the final Pearl.
Yeah, that was a really good Bogmire too. Probably one of the cleanest I've seen in a long. I mean, that was fast. He was in and out.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually really happy with how I played this run. Like, obviously, I made a bunch of mistakes. Attic was really bad. Soldiers, I broke off. My finger actually slipped off, but that's not really an excuse. Missing twins double too. Missing the second interim double. But I'm still really happy with this run because did you see the Safari and the Hidden Room backups?
Yeah. The Hidden Room backup was nuts.
The Hidden Backup was cool. You were practicing it earlier. I was like,
yeah.
and you were making the same mistake, but you backed it up well.
Yeah, I should not have practiced because I never like missed the burn, and now I missed the burn because I practiced it, and in the practice I missed the burn. So that's a lesson for next time. Don't practice stuff you don't need to practice.
Yeah. I mean, I told you to practice armory before the race. I was like, maybe you should practice armory, and you were like, no, I got
Yeah,
it.
that because you said that, that's why I messed it up. I just
Because I said
had the left side line up a bit too weird, and I missed one of the ghosts for some reason. But
I mean, I
I'll
think
fix that for next round.
I think you could have still got it with the lineup, but you
Yeah, it was just weird.
got to.
I mean, it was really good though. I honestly would be proud of that run too. I mean, if I were you, I mean, like that was a really good run. There was some sick display of skill there on some of the bosses and the rooms, man.
I even golded Grimly.
Dude, Grimly was perfect. I mean, we're talking about movement, the Python, and his insta. And I was trying to get you a 25 one, but not because you know. I just wanted people to see what Grimly was capable of doing, which is hurting people's feelings. But it was a really good run. I mean, really solid run.
Yeah, I'm really happy, especially like when you do attempts, you just reset when you make a mistake. But in a race, you have to keep going. And I noticed during the run that a lot of the tiny things, like in Cellar, I ended up behind the chest, but I still had like a perfect way of managing it. That stuff never happens in a run, so you have to basically just improvise. And that's what I struggled with last year. Like last year, I could not do that, and now apparently a year later, I've gotten better at the game to the point that I can just do that, which is a good thing to see for the first race, especially.
I mean, that's definitely what you need. I mean, in an environment where you can't really reset, you kind of just have to take whatever's given to you. So, yeah, I mean, it's good. It really showed. I mean, it was wonderful.
Oh yeah, and
it was a really good to watch. Oh, your T room, by the way, was phenomenal.
Dude, I was just gonna say that.
I mean,
the T room, boo.
Oh, I got chills watching that T room. I told them to clip it. It was so smooth.
It was smooth. I still messed up though. There's a setup for that. It's relatively new, like the ceiling thread, and you activate the boo before you open the chest. And if you time it right, you can instantly lock on with the vacuum if it's in one of those two chairs. But I'm really bad at the setup. It's like you have to turn around, vacuum cancel, and then open the chest. But I always knock on the chair behind the other one. It's really hard, but it's a very rare thing, like very rare scenario. So I'm not really too worried about that. I'll just get better at that later.
Well, Joven, do you have any final comments on the match?
No, not really. GG's.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not really. 56. I mean, not too bad for you. Pablo moves on to round 3.
Solid.
Mega Lightning.
Mega Lightning is raid.
Mega Lightning is raid. Leche will go down to losers round 2 to play. Looks like Mega Paul.
Mega Lightning's been eating it up, so that'll be a fun one.
So Pablo plays Mega Lightning, Leche plays Mega Paul.
The
Mega runs.
And yeah, cool. We got another match tomorrow, by the way. It's Blazer Games versus Vork.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a really good one.
At 7 p.m. Eastern.
Make sure you tune in for that for some more hot Luigi. It's gonna be a good race.
That's it. Next week we should be on to winners round 3 and losers round 2. So we got a lot of matches coming next week.
The losers have not scheduled yet.
Yeah, well, we gotta figure that out.
Anyway, big GG's to Leche and Pablo. Leche, sorry about the run, man. It happens. If you're still
GG,
around, dude. GG, man. It's okay. Get it. Come back ready to play the next time, dude. It happens. It's just Luigi's. And GG on your run, Pablo. That was really fun to watch, man. And thank you so much, everybody, for letting me commentate it, and for everybody watching.
Thank you so much for commentating, dude. If there's two things I want to see more of, it's Leche is lit full game RTA runs, because that guy is cracked, and I want to see more of that. And I want more Big Max commentary, dude.
I'll do some more Big Max.
You did a great job, Big Max. Really helped out.
Anytime, guys. I enjoy doing it. It's kind of fun. I really enjoy this game. I'm telling you, you guys play this at such a high level, it might as well be considered art. I mean, the moving these controls on these silly sticks is not as easy as it looks. I promise, it's not. It makes my hands thoroughly sad when I try and replicate it. Anyway, GG's everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time on the next race.
We'll catch you later. So peace out.
Bye.